Hi everyone, welcome or welcome back to Dramatic Budgets. If this is your first time here, then my name's Lisa and I'm on a debt-free and hopefully savings journey to get rid of what started out as just under £11,000 worth of debt. If you have been with me before, then thank you so much for coming back and joining me for another video. So guys, we are going to do my budget with me for March. I am filming this on Tuesday. I forgot what day it was then. My payday is tomorrow and my March budget starts on Monday. So I managed to get everything down, I think. So I thought we'll just take this time while I've got a chance to just talk you through everything and essentially just see how we're sort of gonna get on for the month. So March is a lovely 4-week month. February's been 5 weeks for me and it's been a little bit on the tough side. Not too bad because I haven't had a whole host of social stuff with rehearsals and all that sort of thing going on. But it will be nice to go back to a 4-week month. So the month will go from the 4th to the 31st of March. Obviously the Easter is early this year, so it'll include sort of the start of the Easter bank holiday celebrations. So as you can see, my plans for this month so far is I'm going to the lakes in the first week for the weekend. So for Christmas, my sister and I found a place in the lakes to take my mum. It just so happened to coincide the dates with Mother's Day weekend, which is great stuff. So so we're going on the Friday after I finish work, which is 5 o'clock, and we'll be coming back Sunday afternoon. So obviously I will need a little bit of social sort of money for that because I've got sort of like 1.5 days, I suppose, really away. So that's that one, and obviously Mother's Day is on the Sunday. So we've got that as well. So that's the lakes. It is my other half's niece's birthday on Monday, on the Monday afterwards of week 2, but he sorts all of that out, so I don't need to worry about that. It's just as a reminder for me. I've got training at work on the Tuesday that week, which means, as usual, I need to make sure I've got some spending money for coffee and chocolate, because that's what I usually need when I'm doing training. I'm then working that weekend, so there won't be much going on there. I've got the day off the following Monday because I've worked the weekend, and then all I've got for the rest of that week is my hair appointment on the Saturday, so obviously we will need to put some money into hair for that. And then the last week I have got my godfather's birthday. It's his 70th. He is here at the moment, so my sister's already sorted out the present so that we can give it to him whilst he's here, because originally the plan was going to be probably for us to go down and visit him for his birthday, but unfortunately we've got a friend of ours from Germany. Her daughter's coming over to spend a few months with us and go to school here, and she lands on this last week, so we're actually going to be in London. So my mum and my sister are going to go down beforehand because I think they get in on the Tuesday, but I've only got 1 day's annual leave left to use up before the end of March, but I finish early on a Wednesday, so I've got a train booked to go down to London on the Wednesday, and then obviously I will be there on the Thursday, which is my payday, and then we're all going to come back because her family fly back on the Friday morning, and then we'll drive back up north. So I've kind of got 1 full day in London and a couple of half days, so yeah, obviously we'll need a little bit of money for that. The Saturday I've got nothing, and then obviously Easter Sunday is that Sunday. I've got no plans for that, so it'll just hopefully be a pretty chill weekend helping her settle in at my mum's. So yeah, that's it social wise that we've got. So we'll go into the weeks. I'll just have a quick sip of tea if it's cool enough. Yep. So my budgeted rollover for the beginning of March is £1,050 and 29 pence. Nothing else is expected in. The only bill that in week 1 is my house insurance, which is £34.25, which leaves us with £1,016.04. Then my expenses are going to be absolutely as usual. So first week, food 100, fuel 50, spends 20 and miscellaneous £5. So that's £175, leaving £841.04. Obviously, I don't budget for challenges, but I'm going to put £320 into sinking funds in week 1. I'm still going to do what I was doing with the Uno stuff, even though that is finished, is I'm going to put money into the ones I definitely need money into at the beginning of the month, and then the rest of the weeks I can sort of use my challenges to build up my sinking funds. So that will be £320, leaving £521.04. You can see, there we go. Then I'm going to pay £100 back into my family debt, which is what I owe my sister for things that she gets me throughout the month and gifts that she organises. So that's £100, and my overdraft budget of £2, so £102 in total, leaving us at the end of week 1 at £419.04. So week 2 is what we're going to start week 2 with. Again, nothing expected in. My bills for that week will be my Freeman's catalogue at £14.05, my fridge freezer insurance at £2.99, dishwasher insurance at £4.30, and my second credit card, which is £10 minimum payment. So total of £31.34, leaving £387.70. The expenses, again, exactly the same as it usually is, so all the rest of the weeks. Food, £30, £20 each for fuel and spends, and £5 for miscellaneous, so £75, £312.70 left. Then I am going to try and put £50 into sinking funds each week for the rest of the weeks. So I have sort of made a decision as to what I'm going to do now that my Uno is finishing, and I'm just going to grab over. I have done some condensing, so I've got some I've done some condensing with my binders today to try and put some money in the bank. So yes, so we'll sort that out. So my plan is for like my funds is, obviously emergency fund is still always going to get £40 a month until that's paid, until that's completed. So that's fine. Credit card is obviously just going to be off my change that's in the bank account the night before, which I am going to sort tonight. So the rest of them, obviously, like holidays at the minute, I am still stuffing every month to be able to pay it off. So that's probably not a good one. So the likes of my boiler that's got the challenges on. What I'm going to do is I'm going to roll the dice. I've got loads of different dice here. Some for challenges and things like that. So, for example, this is my Save 2K, and it's the big beastie dice. And what I will do is, for example, I'm going to put this to one side. I will roll the dice, and whatever that tells me, I will put in. So obviously I'm only going to have a budget of £50, and if it comes to 70, which is very possible because this does up to 90, does this challenge, is I will put whatever money I can, so that would be the £50, and then the following money of the 20, I would then stuff the following week, and then we'll move on to the next challenge, if that makes sense. Yeah, I'm just trying to think of a way to use up the challenges, because I bought the challenges, I really want to use them, but use them in a way that's going to be a little bit interesting, like the Uno. For the challenges like this that I've got, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to try, I think I've got, is that a 5-sided dice? Or is that, no, a normal 6-sided dice. And I'll just roll it, and whatever it tells me is the amount of spaces I'm going to try and fill. So sometimes it might only be 5, that one says 5 on it, so it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and I would just try and put all of that in together. So yeah, it's a way of trying to get my annual insurances and other sinking funds up, because obviously things like holiday I'm having to pay my other half back for, my insurance I'm having to pay monthly because I didn't make it up. So I'm just kind of trying to find little ways to be able to stuff as much as I can in my sinking funds, but make it a little bit fun at the same time. So there is going to be a few IOUs obviously in there, but at least then it'll make it a little bit more interesting, hopefully for you guys as well as me. So that's going to be it. Yeah, so £50 of sinking funds every week if I can. So that's that. So £50, so that's £262.70, and the £2 overdraft, which leaves us with £260.70 going into week 3. And that's all I'm expecting. The only thing to come out is going to be my Audible, which is £7.99 that week. So that leaves us with £252.71. My expenses will be the same as always for those weeks. So the £75, leaving £177.71. £50 into my sinking funds, leaving £127.71, and then my £2 into my overdraft, leaving me with £125.71. So then in the final week, week 4, that was what my rollover will be. And then my salary, my basic pay is £2,011.08. So that's what we're budgeting for. So that should leave me with £2,116.79. The bills coming out that week will be my internet at £29.99, my mobile at £20.97, my car loan at £159.82, my Kindle at £9.49. That's the only one that should come out before payday. My life insurance at £32.60, water at £23, utilities at £80, car insurance at £42.70, my Netflix at £7.99, my Currys insurance at £5, and my Prime at £8.99. So that's a total of £420.55, leaving me with £1,696.24. The usual £75 for expenses, which leaves us with £1,621.24, and the £50 sinking funds, leaving £1,571.24, and then that final £2 budget for my overdraft, which will hopefully leave us with £1,569.24. Yay! So yeah, and that's the end of that month. So yeah, so it's all looking okay. I'm happy. I'm happy with it. My challenges and things like that are sort of building up. My sinking funds are starting to build up a little bit, hopefully. And with these new challenges, we'll hopefully be able to stuff the annuals at least with something a little bit bigger. I did think about when I was doing my budget, about just doing the dice challenges for those annual like funds and working it out and putting that into my budget. But I really want to kind of do the dice, rolling the dice on camera, because I think I could technically cheat myself, but also I think it's going to be a bit boring if I just say to you, oh, I rolled the dice and I got 70. This is what I'm putting in this week. So at least you guys are sort of part of it. But yeah, so that is going to be my budget for March. So yeah, we're just going to have to wait and see what happens with the challenges. I think it'll be interesting. But yeah, this is my last month without my council tax to pay, because I start paying that again on the 1st of April. So it'll be good to try and use that extra sort of £100 to sort of stuff a few little bits this month. So hopefully we should be good. Yes, so that is everything I think from in regards to my budget. I hope you guys are doing really, really well. I hope you've had a lovely week so far, and going into the weekend are all feeling sort of kind of positive. I'll put this up tomorrow, which should be Wednesday, so hopefully it'll be all up and running for you. And then obviously I will see you next at the end of the week for my closeout of my February budget and the cash stuffing for the start of my March budget. So yeah, thank you so much, guys. I hope you're all well, and I will see you all very soon. Till next time, bye guys.